Brand day, amazing souls. How are you feeling? So, we're still in the third set of universal spiritual laws, which are the laws of higher awareness. And today, we're going to get into the law of affirmation. Yay! I didn't know this was a law either. This is amazing. I'm learning so much today. So, without further ado, let's jump into the next universal spiritual law, the spiritual law of affirmation. Affirmations are thoughts, words, or phrases that are constantly repeated until they enter the unconscious mind and becomes part of your programming. Most of us affirm unconsciously all the time. We consistently repeat thoughts until we anchor them in our mind. We make the same statements again and again until they become our reality. Our constantly repeated statements may be both positive and negative. Your unconscious mind does not discriminate and accepts all information. Therefore, your affirmations enter the files of your unconscious mind and profoundly affect how you feel and act, your emotions, day to day activities, and ultimately your life, your entire life. The more energy and emphasis we put into our affirmations, the more deeply they enter our belief system. If you constantly think, I am a failure, you will gradually believe that you are indeed a failure. For example, if you constantly repeat that you always have a miserable holiday, you bring it about in three ways. You selectively remember only the bad times. Two, you act in ways that cause you misery. And three, the universe brings to you what you believe. The law of affirmation states that you bring about what you affirm. Affirm that you are what you want to be. You will become it sooner than you think. The universe rearranges itself to give you what you believe. And this is why it's important to know what the core beliefs are, what the belief system is, right? So make sure your affirmations contain only positive words and speak or write your words with energy and intent. Affirmations must be said in the present tense. Say it again. Affirmations must be said in the present tense. For example, if you affirm that you are going to be healthy tomorrow, tomorrow never comes. It is better to affirm, I am healthy now. It helps to hold the vision and bring it about. Keep your affirmations simple. Affirmations which are rhyming or rhythmatic slip into your unconscious mind easily. Affirmative words help us to focus upon the positives and helps us escape a fearful mindset. Affirmative words heal our thoughts and brings a positive reality into our lives. What you believe and expect is what you experience. Visualization, like affirmations, is based upon the law of cause and effect, which was a previous law that we did. Whatever you see and believe eventually become a reality, a physical reality at that. Holding on to your faith and trust forms a mold for your outer reality. However, if your faith wavers or your desires, goals, and or dreams constantly flit from one image to another, your outer reality will reflect this fear and confusion. Wow. Visualizations can instantly come into our reality if our minds accept this as a possibility. However, when we feel undeserving or afraid, we try to force our dream into reality. Our visualizations become pressure filled and tense. And this tension can block the goal coming to fruition. When you visualize and believe in your goal completely, it is able to come about. Our demeaning judgments and limiting beliefs of I couldn't possibly achieve that, or I'm not good enough to achieve this, puts tension on our visualization, which in turn stops us from manifesting our inner visions. False feelings and thoughts and beliefs of I lack time, money, connections, education, intelligence, or whatever keeps people from even trying to achieve their goals and life purpose, and puts a halt to any positive visualizations coming into reality. Metaphysically, we are able to create whatever we may desire. What we focus and concentrate on always manifests into the physical plane. This is the spiritual law of cause and effect, or the law of karma. Manifestation requires faith. As humans, we usually have more faith in that our fears will turn into reality rather than faith in our dreams and aspirations becoming a reality. Visualization is based upon the law of cause and effect. Whatever you see and believe forms a mold for your outer reality. If you hold on to your faith, dreams, and trust, then anything you see will eventually become a physical reality in your life. If your faith and trust waver, and or your dreams and goals constantly flit from one image to another, then your reality will reflect this fear and confusion. Everything in the material, physical world is a reflection of our thoughts and beliefs. We are able to effortlessly manifest our needs using faith, visualization, and affirmations. Using affirmations to bring about positive change. One of the most important keys for eliminating insecurities and establishing a habit of self love is the use of, I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to tell you, of affirmations. Affirmations are one, expressing in words what we honestly want and who we honestly want to be. Then repeating those words or phrases over and over until the subconscious mind accepts them as fact, so that our behavior will follow accordingly. Two, through affirmations, we can think ourselves healthier, stronger, more positive, more handsome, prettier, kinder, more patient, more confident, more courageous. Whatever will help us love ourselves more. Remember the placebo effect? Hmm. Three, there is a logical but often overlooked reason why affirmations work. They are direct communication with the soul mind. And the soul mind, with its eternal knowledge and wisdom, always recognizes and resonates with the truth. Four, an effective way to reinforce your affirmations and your deepest wishes is to write them down in the form of letters to the universe. Your letters can be addressed to God, the universe, your spirit guides, or angels, whomever you feel most intimately connected to your own divine power. Include plenty of affirmations in your letters. Within your letters, write down very specifically everything you really want, including your physical, emotional, spiritual, and mental wishes. The most rewarding life is a balance of the four. Adapting a positive perspective changes negative thought forms to positive ones. Using positive affirmations is a way to achieve a positive attitude and frame of mind. Another way is through verbal declarations. Our voices and the words we use send a vibration and energy out to the universe. Using positive words and declarations sends out positive energies. Affirming and declaring in a positive manner also helps to break the habit of negative thought forms, patterns, and belief sets. Declare your affirmations with determination and state your intentions loud and clear with true meaning. Put your heart and soul into it. Remember to affirm what you want to be as if you already are. This is a quick route to where you want to be. Then act as if it has already become your reality. And this is one of the longest spiritual laws thus far. Out of the 20 we've done, this was the longest. So if you have not took a glance at all of the universal spiritual laws, please do so. They are an assistance to our spiritual growth. And that concludes today's universal spiritual law of affirmation. I affirm 11, 11, 11 that you receive something out of this. And if you haven't heard it today, I love you. Peace.